It's the Eagle Community Television Forum with your host, Gary Shorman.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Forum on Eagle Cable. Great to have you along with us here as we get started on another fun Forum program that's brought to you by Hayes Med. Our guest is Aaron Dreher. And Aaron, we invited you here because you're working on a fun project for the community, a fun project really for Western Kansas, and I'll call it Creekside RV Parks. Is that the right title for it?
Creekside Resort would be the legal name, but Creekside Resort RV Park, or anything to
get people there,
yeah,
right?
anything to get people there.
Well, tell us about that, because if you've driven around the bypass, coming off interstate going south on the right side of the road, there's an area over there that used to have mobile homes. It was a mobile home park, and it was set up that way, right?
It used to be a mobile home park before I remember it. I'm too young for those, but I remember there being a house and stuff in the back, but I never remember there being an RV park or a trailer house park there. But that's what it used to be. And then they had plans, 3 investors, probably 6-7 years ago, had plans to actually build an RV park, basically what I'm doing. And it just kind of fell through. They said they were too old to finish it. So they decided to sell me the plans and the land and get started.
Well, you go. So you're getting started over there. So what brought that to mind, Aaron, to say, hey, I think you need an RV park?
Well, we have a fifth wheel, and we travel with it and everything, and it's a nice way to travel. And I have a bunch of family that does too. And when we got married at the fairgrounds, we had a bunch of family wanting to bring their RVs, and I said, well, there's really no place in Hayes to bring them. And about a year ago, I was looking for some investments and stuff, and I said, oh, this might be a good career and a good investment to do.
Well, you run other business. We'll talk about that in a second. Why there? What does that mean, and why is that area good versus maybe some others?
I think it's a good location. When you're in an RV, you don't want to be right off interstate. It's loud, it's too congested. You don't want to be right off interstate. You want to be a little farther back, and it's got trees all the way around it. It's just a pretty area. They could go down and explore down in the creek. And it's close to town to where you can still get to the restaurants. It's close to RPM Speedway, the fairgrounds, close to the sports complex, the college, all those type of places. And that's kind of why I picked that location. So
what does it take to operate an RV park?
I guess we'll find out. No,
I know you've done some research, because I've been on your website, and it has great pictures and all that.
It's a lot of maintenance type stuff for me. It's a lot of online reservation. Basically, for the first 2 months, I was on a computer, I was on a phone dealing with that type of stuff, building the website, building the Facebook page, getting everything done through the city and through KDHE and all that type of stuff to get it ready to be built. And there's a lot of bureaucratic type stuff that needed to be done.
Now, what about water, sewage, all that sort of thing?
I actually got annexed into the city. That was a big part of this. That was about a 3-month process to get annexed, because I have a well, but with KDHE you can't really use that. They have certain stipulations. You can't use your own personal well for that type of thing. And it was just, I'm in the floodplain out there, so it was easier to tie into the city instead of building a septic. And it has a lot of benefits for me, so I decided to do that. It took a little bit longer process, but I think it'll be better for us in the end.
Well, you're also going to tie in, as I understand it, you're going to have a place that people can hold weddings and other kind of a special event center that would be back in that treed area.
There's 23 acres total that we purchased out there. And really, there's only probably about 9 of it that is actually cleared. And that's out front where the RV park's going to be. But in the back, there's a large clearing. It's about an acre that we're going to build a stage to start and see how the concerts and stuff like that go. And then maybe built-in seatings for weddings and stuff like that.
So that's interesting, because a creek runs through there. So Creekside, obviously a great name for that. But you get that, you see it from the road, you don't see all of that area back behind.
You don't see all of that. That's what we're hoping the Facebook and the website, it helps get people to that and see that.
Now, one of the things I know, when you're in an RV, you're traveling, you want to find places you want to log on. Do people sign up well in advance, or are they coming down the road and say, boy, I want a nice place to stay?
We'll have either one. We've got signs on interstate that are going to direct people to us. In the RV community, we've got a bunch of the apps. We're signed up to a bunch of the apps to kind of direct people to us. So if you're 3 states away and you say, we're going to be about this area at this time, where's a nice place to stay, we can find us that way. But as far as the signing up, you can either, it's all going to be online, it's all going to be app-based or cloud-based, to where you can sign up online, or we will have an office that they can come in and check into.
What will it look like when you're driving by?
Hopefully it's full of RVs and and trees. I mean, it's going to be. I want to keep it a very upscale, nice RV park. I don't want to let some of the riffraff and stuff like that in there. I want to keep it nice and kind of more of the upscale.
Well, one of the things I know is trying to how to design that, and I assume you've gotten involved. So pull-throughs versus back end, because a lot of times it's really hard if people have a pull behind or something like that.
They're all pull-through. They're all 95 foot long. They're 15 foot wide. I mean, they're if you can't get something into this, you shouldn't be driving.
What else do you contemplate as you look at this?
Just water has been a big issue, getting water over there. We've got to actually bring it from Columbine, which is about 1,800 feet away. That's been a big issue, but we've got that pretty much tidied up, ready to go. There's a lot to it, and a lot of it is just sitting at the desk doing paperwork type stuff, and it's the stuff I don't enjoy, but it's a lot. There's a lot to it.
So. Well, it's pretty exciting. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk with Aaron. One, about the excitement of being a young entrepreneur doing this sort of thing. That's really cool. It's somebody here. It's not somebody coming in from Denver or Kansas City and saying, hey, we're going to plop an RV park here. It's somebody local that's putting that together. But you also have some other businesses and a website. We'll talk to you about all that when we come back here on the Forum on Eagle Television.
Hayes Med is your first and best choice for healthcare. They're the only facility providing tertiary level services in this region. With more than 70 physicians and 26 specialties ranging from heart, orthopedic, spine care, cancer, obstetrics and gynecology, wound care, rehabilitation and surgery, including the Da Vinci robotic surgery, Hayes Med is your comprehensive health provider for people throughout Western Kansas. Hayes Med, helping people be healthy.
Eagle Communications is your ultimate business partner. We provide business class phone with customizable features and fast, reliable internet. Your knowledgeable team at Technology Solutions has a broad base of IT services to meet your needs. Let the experts at Marketing Solutions get your message to the right people on the best platforms. The only piece missing is your business. Call Eagle Communications today at 877-61-EAGLE.
Hi everyone, this is Gerard Welbrock inviting you to join us for Tiger Talk. We record it over the noon hours Mondays at Old Chicago, north of the interstate in Hayes, and play back at 6 o'clock Monday nights on Tiger Radio Mix 103. You can also catch it on Eagle TV's channel 14 and 614, Tuesday and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m., and always on HayesPost.com. So join us for Tiger Talk over the noon hour Mondays at Old Chicago.
We're talking RV parks here in the second half of our forum, and our guest is Aaron Dreher. Just a reminder, if you have any great shows, people that you think could be on our program, let me know. Gary.Shorman@eaglecom.net. You can also go on Facebook under ECTV Forum and find me there. Again, Aaron Dreher is our guest. He's starting a new RV park called Creekside Resorts. It's out on the bypass, US 183 bypass, just south of Interstate. Beautiful Creekside area. How did you get started in business? Because you have Diamond D on your shirt. You've been out working. We drug you out of your office and your regular day's work to come in and do this. So tell me about Diamond D.
I guess I started mowing in high school and making some extra money and stuff, but I just kind of enjoyed being my own boss, and kind of went from there to be doing detailing and certain things. And then about a year before I got married in 2013, we decided to do a party bus, and I really don't know where that came from. We just saw a need in Hayes and decided to do it. So me and my wife started that. And then
did you tell her before you got married you were going to an RV park?
No, I didn't know. We didn't. We weren't quite that far yet. So,
so you have a party bus.
I have a party bus.
Did that spur the idea of having kind of an event center?
And that's kind of how. Another reason that this whole deal started is originally I wanted to build a real pretty rustic a wedding barn. And then while I was thinking of that and finding land, I thought, well, it'd be nice to have just a few RV spots next to it. And I came up with, well, the land was too expensive, so I said, all right, let's nix the wedding venue part and let's just do the RV park. And the numbers worked out, hopefully, and it just seems like it's going to be a good deal. So,
well, if you want to find out more and you're at home, you're sitting down, how do you go online and find out? Because you have a nice little website. Obviously, the RVs that are in the picture on the website are not the RVs at the park yet, but you want it to look that way, and it will similar to that. Where do they go to find out?
If you go to creeksidehaze.com, that's the website, and right on there we'll have a tab for reservations. Everything can be done on that website. I believe that they're actually going to put a tab on there for the party bus and some other the services that I do too, but everything's going to be on that creeksidehaze.com.
So go look that up, Creekside Haze. If you know somebody coming to town, they're bringing their fifth wheel or their great big motorhome with the car behind. Either one, you can pull in Creekside Resorts, an RV park, but under creeksidehaze.com, you'll find out more. And Aaron, somebody going through Hayes High, being a part of the school system, doing all that, coming up, starting business in town, it's great to see that and great to be able to talk about that here on the forum.
All right, thanks for having me.
Aaron Dreher has been our guest here on Eagle, and we're happy to have you as watching as well. The forum is brought to you by Hayes Med and by Eagle Communication, our community connected.